Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Thursday, February 6th, 2025, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to you, boy, if you can. Cash App $, ORIONNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got some NBA and NHL action here tonight. The Sacramento Kings versus the Portland Trailblazers, as well as the Seattle Kraken hosting the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hopefully, we can get a double victory here tonight. Definitely excited about the matchups here today. We're going to be shooting for 20 likes within the first hour, 30 to 50 overall, and obviously 100 in the donos on every single stream. So let's cue up the music, take a look at the thumb, and we will be going over the Kraken and the Maple Leafs, as well as the Kings and the Trailblazers here tonight. Let's go. And on the thumb, Domantas Sabonis, and on the right for the Portland Trailblazers, Scoot Henderson. Let's go, baby. I am ready. Need a big performance out of Scoot. You know, obviously the trade deadline has come and gone, but I'm glad that even though Jeremy Grant or maybe Anthony Simons were possibly on the block, I like the momentum that we have right now. We're 9-1 in the last 10 games, so it's better to be able to stay pat and do nothing rather than make a bad trade. And obviously Denny hopefully will step up here tonight. Let's go, baby. Megan getting us started off on a good foot. Been too long between donos, even though I'm watching my two beloved teams playing hockey. I will be listening in, and I will be watching both games at the same time. And once we end up having halftime like we did a couple days ago, I can always do the Kraken for that time in between. So I appreciate you. You let me know what you want to do for photos throughout the stream, and I got you. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Little Cactus Jack, bang, bang. We're at 20:80 to go. Appreciate you very, very much. Daniel in the building, what's good? Asia in the building, what's good? Oh, nice. Nice. And again, when these guys play head-to-head in a couple weeks, I'll probably end up streaming that game. And again, Anthony Davis getting his first reps in pretty shortly, as well as Luka, I believe this weekend on Saturday. So there may be a chance that I might even do Luka at some point. Maybe even this weekend. I know the T-Wolves and the Blazers end up playing on Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl. So it'll probably be WWE main event Saturday night, or the T-Wolves and the Blazers, unless I decide to go the Laker route and go with Luka. Well, I would say been not bad. I mean, we're the hottest team in the NBA right now. We're 9-1 in 10 games. There's nobody that's got a better record in the last 10. Obviously, we're not a playoff team. We're one of the bottom three in the West, but we are starting to get a little bit hotter as of late. And again, when you're the second or third youngest team in the NBA, you don't really expect a whole lot. You know that it's going to take some time to be able to get it done. But we've been playing some good ball, and I'm really happy that we didn't trade away Jeremy Grant or Anthony Simons. Just let it roll. Let's see what we get, from now to the end of the season. Again, you never know. If the Blazers or the Spurs get hot enough, they might be able to get to an 8 seed before the season is up, or at least get to like a 500 record of 41-41. To some people, that's terrible, and I get it, but not everyone is going to be, looking at a team that's going to have a record as good as some of the teams at the top, just like the Cleveland Cavaliers or possibly the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, I got you. One sec here. I got to get everything situated on my different screens. Give me one sec. I got like 10 screens up, so bear with me. And hopefully the Kraken can keep it somewhat close. In that matchup a couple days ago, they did end up getting, that fourth goal to go into OT. But again, another disappointing kind of, and it's not like I think Kraken fans I don't think it's one of those things that, we expect to win in overtime. The Kraken and the Blazers haven't really been that good this year, but as of late, the Blazers have played a little bit better than Seattle. And again, since we're 9-1 in our last 10, but that doesn't mean that the Kraken can't get onto a little bit of a win streak themselves at some point before this season is over. Appreciate you. Let me get a couple of these photos plugged in, and then I got a couple other boxes I need to be able to check off here. Appreciate you very, very much, and hopefully the Kraken can get a dub here tonight. Here. Okay, all right, so I got the Blazers all set up. Now I got to get the Kraken set up here as well. Okay. Appreciate you, and let me know what other photos that you're looking at. I can take care of you. All right, give us an update on some of the individuals that got some awards. Sarah says Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Jaden Daniels. No surprise there. Defensive went to Jared Verse. Obviously, someone that we knew on the Rams that should be able to get that Player of the Year, Saquon. And defense, Patrick Surtain III. So I don't think there's really any surprises with the awards so far. Comeback Player of the Year went to Joe Burrow. Obviously, with the season that he had, it wasn't his fault that the Bengals ended up slipping up there for a little bit. And Megan says, last home game for 3 weeks. Oh, my. 5 games away from the playoffs. That's wild. That's going to be a long road trip there. Reflect in the building. How are you? Hope that you are doing well. Yes. It's always cool to be able to have those OG legends that made you fall in love with a particular player or team, and then that still is, stays true for you even to this day. Sounds good. You let me know whatever you want when at that time, and I'm going to be calling the game and watching, obviously, the Kraken and Maple Leafs. And if we get to a point where we have a commercial, or not necessarily a commercial break, but if we end up having like halftime, and I can end up doing a little bit of coverage of the Kraken like last time, I definitely will try to do that for you as well as myself. $20 holla. Thank you so much, the two of you. It really makes a lot of difference when you can have people that support. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks, a little Cactus Jack, bang, bang. Thank you so much. Especially the last stream, we definitely didn't really have the support, so it's nice to be able to get the support here today. Thank you to Reflect. Thank you to Megan, holding it down for the Hawks and all the other teams that we represent in the Pacific Northwest. Let me go here. And again, I'm not really disappointed or mad that the Blazers, were one of the only teams that did not make a move. But again, I would rather, stay pat and not make a move, and then instead of making a bad one or trading away some of our good players and getting bad, players in return or players that aren't a good fit. And when you're 9-1 in the last 10 games, do we really want to mess up the chemistry that what we've already started to build? And again, yes, I know that we're, 13th, out of 15 teams, but 9-1 in the last 10. If we can just keep that going, you never know. Maybe the Spurs with Fox with that addition, and even though we didn't make any moves, sometimes making no moves ends up being the right move. And I think that there wasn't really a whole lot on the market anyways, this late as the deadline has come and passed. And again, I know that the team isn't good enough, to go on a deep run. They're not a championship caliber team. They are incredibly young. If you're one of the second or third youngest teams in the NBA, sometimes a youth movement is kind of nice when you're winning. When you're losing, night in and night out by 40, like we were at the beginning of the year, it was hell. It was really hard to watch, but lately they definitely have turned up the defense. Everyone is giving 100% effort, even the bench guys. And you can definitely see the turnaround, because I know some people are thinking, well, maybe we need to get rid of Ayton. Maybe we need to get rid of Chauncey and get a better coach. But they really have started to come together. Kamara, obviously leading the defensive charge. DeAndre Ayton had a 25-20 a couple games back. And you're starting to see Scoot and Shaedon Sharpe coming off the bench, still putting up 15 to 20. And again, I really like what we have as far as our starters and our bench, even though we're incredibly young. And again, we just need to try to do our best with the players that we have. And again, we got the best team in the last 10 games. We're 9-1 in the NBA. So we'll see how it goes. And hopefully the Maple Leafs and Kraken will stay close as well. And we're going to get started here in just one moment. Let me know any photos that you're wanting. You want to do Michael Penix Jr. reflect? You let me know what you're looking at photo wise, and I gotcha. All right, let me go here. Sometimes I got to navigate so many screens here. Okay, got to make sure we get the Kraken broadcast up. Nolas and Joey Decord. Okay, let me get that there. Okay, so I got that. Starting lineups coming up here for the Sacramento Kings: DeMar DeRozan, Murray, Sabonis, Zach LaVine, and Malik Monk. They actually have kind of an athletic team here, so hopefully we can find a way to, not get too far behind at home, but I think that we will do pretty well here tonight. And then obviously we got the Maple Leafs and the Kraken. Let's adjust that screen there. William Nylander. Paisley Puff is in here now as well. Yeah, it's one of the best, runs that we've had in a couple years. We were not very good at the beginning of the year, and we were terrible last year. We've actually won more games in total than we already have all last season. So, baby steps and whatnot. But let me see if I can find anything for Pete Carroll in Raiders uniform. See if they have anything yet. Let me see. They don't really necessarily have a lot in Raiders gear, but I do have it like him at the press conference, standing behind the Raiders flag and whatnot, so we can always rep that here for you. At least I can get a couple to be able to convert over. Cool to be able to see him back, and hopefully he can turn that team around. Obviously, with him and Vrabel kind of being the OGs, now you would assume those guys will probably have more time, even than maybe guys like Ben Johnson on the Bears. I would assume that Pete Carroll and Mike Vrabel, they might not be able to do a full turnaround. Maybe they're the bridge guy that gets it almost there. Then they eventually, 3, 4, 5 years, decide to go into another direction, and then they maybe find someone else. But we'll have to kind of wait and see. Appreciate you very, very much. See if I can find anything else here, but not a whole lot available. Maybe I can find that one that I saw earlier that has him and Crosby doing a little handshake. Let me see. Is it still up? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I did find it. So we got this one here, looking dapper. Obviously, the introductory press conference. And then we got one, obviously, shaking hands with the best player on the team, Max Crosby. Let's go. Can't wait to be able to see what he can do. And hopefully, and we already know how tough that division is. It's a very, very tough division. Chargers with Harbaugh, now Pete Carroll there with the Raiders, right? Then you obviously look at Sean Payton with the Broncos, and then Andy Reid with the Chiefs. It's definitely the best conference as far as coaches are concerned in the NFL. No problem. I'll be watching too. And if you see anything that I don't see, let me know. Kind of crazy that Chip Kelly, took that job there. But again, for us Duck fans, we don't have to worry about Chip Kelly's amazing play calling. But I would have liked that, he stayed, and then that we could get revenge on him at least one point or another. And then Oregon could end up winning a natty and beating a team like Ohio State, because they're still going to be very, very good after coming off that natty, regardless if they would have won it, the Buckeyes, or not. But Chip, getting more money, being able to go help out, Pete Carroll, and obviously they're serious about trying to get this team, competitive with the rest of the Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs. So I like the hire of Chip and Pete. I just don't know how long, they're going to give them patience-wise. But as long as, they steadily get better and better. I mean, I imagine first year, you're going to be probably shooting for whether they say it or not, but they're probably going to be shooting for 9 or 10 wins, and then just trying to gradually get better and better. Even if you go for, 9-8 your first year, and then 10-7 the next year, and then 11-6 in the third year, just try to do baby steps and be realistic, because you don't want to be like, oh, Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, first year with all these holes on the team, we're going to go for 13 wins year one. That's unrealistic. So I know they're not going to do that, but hopefully baby steps, 9 wins, 10 wins, 11 wins. I think that's fair, and we'll see what happens with the Raiders and Chip Kelly, as well as Pete Carroll. Excited. Yes. Yes, I got you. All right, Blazers, let's go, baby. Advia. Get it back to Denny. Nice pass. Unselfishness to DA. Let's go. I like that, baby. So if we can squeeze these in for Megan here real quick. See if I can do 1 or 2 here for you. And then once we get into like a commercial break, or I have a little bit more time, I can get you some more. Defense is going to be up and down, and hopefully we can be able to bring that energy. Let's see if I can squeeze one more, and then I'm going to call the game, and then I'll get you some more during commercial breaks for the two of you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, baby. Levine matching up there on Advia. Advia off the dribble, off the glass, rejected and fouled. Yes. Especially when you got Brock Bowers, it'll be interesting to see, where they go. Obviously, Steelers mentioning that they're probably not going to go in the Russell Wilson direction, but I'm not sure if I would want to go that route. But you never know what Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly have in their bag. Obviously, a guy like Russell Wilson wouldn't be someone that you would want long-term, but who knows? That might be a destination where he falls, even as a backup, just to show some leadership and whatnot, and just be there, if there's an injury or two. But I'm not sure if the Raiders have any interest in him or not at this point. But, obviously there will be a few names floating around, not only during the draft, but after post-draft. And then we'll see what we end up getting. We might end up seeing some Seattle players end up on the Raiders. Maybe a guy like a Tyler Lockett at some point or another. They might go that route. Backdoor and a dunk and a flush by the Kings. Come on, Blazers. Yeah, they actually have their own Blazer channel on like ABC that's on 1170 for Comcast. But again, I'm not sure what it would be for if you live in Washington. DA with the floater, front rim, gets his own rebound. Pass it out, DA. Advia for 3 is good. Let's go. Zay in the building. What's good? Yeah, I don't think that, RW would be. I think that they would rather go with the draft or almost anybody but him. But, I've seen crazier things happen in sports, but I highly doubt that would happen. Nice. Anytime we can kill those power plays early, and it's going to be tough against that team too. They're one of the best in the NHL this year. It's not going to be easy, even though that they are at home at Climate Pledge Arena. Oh, DA with the flush. There we go, baby. Let's go. Sabonis with a little handoff. In and out, no good. Advia with the rebound. Push it, Denny. Denny swings it. Kamara, the best defensive player on the team, stripped and stolen away. DeRozan, fast break, 3-on-2 with the left. Rebound off the glass is good. Come on, Blazers. Murray with the layup off the miss. High-paced action already. 12-11 Kings. Denny Advia. There we go. Sabonis, DeRozan, high screen switch, air ball, get that board. DeRozan with the offensive board. Come on, DA, try. And a big 3 in the corner is good. And I don't know if the Blazers, again, in this 9-1 run that we've had in the last 10 games, there's been a few games that have been like this where, the other team is kind of matching the pace of the Blazers, but hopefully we can play a little bit better defense, and that'll create some offense for us. Jeremy Grant, pass into the corner to Denny Advia. Advia, reach and foul on Denny. And then they'll have to inbound it here in just a moment. All right, take care. Again, if you come back at any given time and want anything else photo-wise, let me know. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting. Means a lot. Thank you. And I hope to see you back soon, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. We're going to do the Super Bowl preview and prediction show. Saturday will be T-Wolves and Blazers or WWE main event Saturday night. And then obviously Sunday will be the Super Bowl. So hopefully if you have some time, we'll be able to see you maybe tomorrow. If you got some time to hang out and go over Eagles and Chiefs. Take care, and thank you so much. Cole in the building. What's good? Corner 3 is good. Oh, man, the Kings are hot early. Zach LaVine. Two-time NBA All-Star in 2021 and 2022. DA pass to Denny Advia in the corner for another 3. In and out, no good. Fast break attempt here by the Kings. Wow. No defense there. Gotta stop Murray off the dribble. 17-11 Kings. Anthony Simons. Pick and roll with DA. Nice pass. DA gets delayed. Up and under. Kamara with the rebound. Back to DA. DA with a little spin move and fouled. We'll get reflect more photos next time around when he's got a little bit more time to be able to hang out. And Maple Leafs just scored. Damn it! Just like that. Philip Myers 1-0 Maple Leafs. That was quick. As soon as I flipped it over there, they scored. Damn it. Hopefully the Kraken can find a way to be able to match that goal early on. 17-11 Kings. See if I can squeeze in another photo or two for you. Give me a sec here. And especially when you're going against a guy like Austin Matthews, I mean, it's you already know that it's going to be a very, very tough matchup. And he doesn't even have to score a goal for the Kraken to lose. He can get assists and, make his mark in other ways for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we're watching the Kraken and the Maple Leafs, as well as the Blazers and the Kings. And hopefully we get a lot of Scoot. Jeremy Grant and Anthony Simons were rumored to be on the block, but I had a feeling that they weren't going to make any moves. And Denny's coming out very physical here early on. And Arvydas Sabonis' son, we are very familiar with him here in P-Town in the 503. And his son, obviously, is still one of the better players in the league. We got to contain Domantas Sabonis as much as we can. Let's go, baby. That's true, yeah. They'll play very, very, competitive in the regular. And sometimes that's how it goes, for some teams, not only in the NHL, but obviously in the NFL and the NBA. There's quite a few teams that are kind of like that. And obviously, if you're a fan of that team, it's super frustrating. All right, come on, DA. You got to make your free throws, baby. Very true, and you would know because you're watching them all the time, so... Yeah, definitely any other additional information, based on Seattle or Toronto, we definitely would go to you. All right, come on, baby. Come on, DA. Free throw is good. Let's go. 17-13 Kings. We got Scoot Henderson in the game, so it should give us a jolt of energy as well as Shaden Sharp. Both guys off the bench. Sabonis for three, no good. Kamara with the rebound. Give it to Scoot. All right, Kamara at the top of the key. Pick and roll with DA. Kamara swings it to Scoot. Scoot misses it. Don't turn that over, and he does. Go back. Get back on defense. Alley-oop. And no good. And Scoot Henderson, I believe, with the reach-in foul. Got to be a little bit sharper there, Scoot. Especially if we want you to be the starting point guard of the future and not just come off the bench as a six-man with that energy. We can't have you fumbling the bag like you did in your rookie year. We need you to be on point and not turn over the ball, because that was kind of the bugaboo for Scoot Henderson, dribbling off his leg and, just kind of not controlling the basketball as much as he should and being not really confident in his abilities early on. But he definitely has shown a drastic improvement this year, and especially in this 10-game stint that we've been able to go 9-1, best record in the NBA in that last 10 games. But again, if we're going to win this one, we can't have any cheap turnovers by Scoot Henderson. Let's go. Free throw is good. Let's go, baby. Trey Lyles in, Zach LaVine out. Shaden Sharp, top of the corner, three is good. Let's go. There we go, baby. 19-16 Kings. Stay on him. DA, help side, box out. Get that. There we go. Jeremy Grant playing some good defense. DA with the rebound and the poke away. Scoot with the fast break. Don't turn it over. Shaden Sharp, little pick and roll. Sharp taking double screens from Scoot as well as DA. Now they reset at the top of the key. Shaden Sharp, same place where he hit the initial three, in and out, no good. Sabonis with the rebound, and that might be a push-off. Trey Lyles with the foul. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Help us get to 20 within the first hour, 30 to 50 overall. And obviously, we shoot for 100 in the donos on every stream. We're at 40, 60 to go, and we're already at double digits. That's a great sign. We're already at 13. 7 more to go to get to 20. We definitely can do that. Let's go. Ayton is in there. Triple team, poked away, and turned over. Come on, DA. Eat your Wheaties. Let's go. All right, Scoot with the switch on DeMar DeRozan. Sabonis with the screen. Pump fake. Stay on him, Jeremy Grant. Kamara, our best defender. In and out, no good. Push. Sharp with the fast break. 2-on-2 with Ayton. Sharp all the way off the glass and rejected by DeMar DeRozan. Great D by DeMar. I mean, we're 9-1 in the last 10 games, and again, we know the Kings. They got a better record than us right now, but not by much. Only a couple games. They're 500, 25-25, 12-12. So, if we play the way that we played in the last 10 games, the only team that we've lost to is the best team in the NBA, the Thunder. So, Sabonis crashing to the floor, reach in foul, and they're going to go to the line. But we'll see. And then Maple Leafs up 1-0 on the Kraken early, but hopefully they'll be able to bounce back after the Myers goal. It's crazy to be able to see Arvydas Sabonis' son, in the NBA and, really dominating the game. A guy that can get you 20 and, 13, 20 and 14 almost every night. Sabonis free throw is good. Crazy. He's already been in the league 9 years. It's almost 10 years already. It's crazy. Free throw by Sabonis is good. 21-20 Kings. Let's go, baby. Shaden Sharp, top of the key. Passes it off to Scoot. Pick and roll with DA. Sharp. Nice pass to DA in the post. Good vision. Sharp. Up and under is good. A very Jordan-like layup by Shaden Sharp. Way to show that athleticism. There we go. 21-20 Kings. In and out, no good. Deep three by the Kings. Scoot with the fast break. 3-on-4, now 3-on-3. Scoot. Kamara. Corner three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Sabonis. Get back. Sabonis. He's crafty with that left. Top of the corner three. In and out, no good. Jeremy Grant with the rebound. Push it, Grant. And again, Grant and Anthony Simons were rumored to be on the block, but there really wasn't anything for us to gain, based off player talent. So I'm kind of happy that they stayed pat and didn't make a move. It might be the only time that I ever say that about, the Blazers or any of my favorite teams. Like, oh, we didn't make a move. It's like with the Mariners, it's like we want to make moves like every day. But unfortunately, the ownership is very, very cheap for the Mariners. And with the Blazers, it's like we're young. We're on a good win streak right now. We know we got a long ways to go. But again, if you get hot at the right time, it could be something where, the Blazers could, end up in the 8th, 9th, 10th seed. And obviously, it's only the, top 8 that get into the playoffs. But with the record that we have right now at 22-29, I mean, even if we got to 41-41, we already have more wins right now than we did all of last year. So we're much better than last year. Last year it was a shit show. This year, we're showing flashes with our youth movement that we can get a little bit better. Sharp at the line. Free throw is good. Now JT in the building. What's good? Some of the trades obviously were, meant to dump salary and whatnot, but, the Luka trade for the Lakers is good. And then they just got rid of, Connect, so that way they could end up getting a center, there from Charlotte. So we'll see what happens there, but the Lakers are setting themselves up for the future, which is smart. And again, they usually have smart people in their organization making moves and whatnot. And Anthony Davis is still one of the best in the NBA, even though he's at the end of his career. Luka in his prime. So, that was a smart move by the Lakers and kind of a, I guess you could say a little bit of a head scratcher for Dallas, but if you look at their roster, good defense by the Blazers, push going by the Kings. But, again, it's like you got Klay Thompson, you got Kyrie, you got Anthony Davis. So you definitely have more defense. And when we saw the Mavericks overachieve and make the finals last year, everyone ripped into Luka because he doesn't play any fucking defense. He's a one-way player. But with LeBron, I don't think that LeBron is just going to let Luka, be a level player and just play offense and shoot threes and shoot off the dribble. He's going to, challenge him to be able to play, better defense. And then once LeBron is out of the league in a year or two, now they have their superstar they can build around for the next 10 to 15 years after that, since Luka's only like 25. So we'll see where it goes. 23-22, Kings with the early lead, but we're in it, baby. Let's go. How much snow you got out there? I've been noticing people in Bend and in certain areas like over the pass, they've been getting snow. I got snow. It didn't stick last night, but me and Paisley got snowed on a little bit in the morning and then late at night. But other than that, it wasn't really sticking like it is in a lot of other places in Oregon and Washington. And I don't think we're going to get our next wave of snow that might or might not stick. It's been kind of rain-snow mix until probably next week. So we'll see where that goes. But hopefully you're able to stay safe out there. And I'm a little jealous. I wish we had some snow out here where I'm living right now so me and Paisley could go out there and run around in it. Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year. Yeah, just unfortunate, had a good regular season, but definitely got stomped in the playoffs. And again, it shows you, it's like doing good in the regular season is great, but, your legacy is going to be determined on what you do in the postseason. But O'Connell has had a couple pretty good years for Minnesota, but they just have to be able to, kind of get over that hump. But easier said than done. NFC and the AFC is a little different. AFC, they got the better quarterbacks over there on that side as far as high-end quarterbacks, with like the Mahomes and the Josh Allens and the Lamars and the Burrows. Not saying that the quarterbacks are bad in the NFC, but they're just on a different level. Usually the NFC teams are a little bit more well-rounded, and AFC teams usually have the quarterbacks and the offense, but they don't have a defense unless you're like the Broncos or the Chiefs, just to name a couple teams that have D. But a lot of those teams are very, one-sided. 23-22 Kings. You got almost an inch. Oh, nice. He said that bed snow has been out there. How are you, brother? Yeah, I mean, again, NBA has to approve the trades, but like Danny Ainge is, one of the guys that's, making the calls for the Jazz. And in that 3-team deal, again, it was kind of hush-hush. It wasn't like they were shopping, Luka and shopping, AD. And so everyone knew that this was, potentially going to happen, and maybe they could have got, more in return. They were really trying to keep it as hush as possible. And, again, for short term, it helps Dallas more short term because Luka doesn't play defense, and now you have Klay, Kyrie, and Anthony Davis. But I don't think anyone thinks that the Mavericks are good enough to go all the way or even make a deep run. They might be able to make the playoffs, but are they going to do anything, right? And then the Lakers are not good enough to make a deep run either, even though they got Luka and LeBron. I mean, we'll see, and whatnot. But again, you definitely need defense, and Anthony Davis was one of your best defenders, and now he's gone. You bring Luka in, who's just kind of a shooter. We'll see how it all plays out. But again, like the Thunder and Cavs, they're very well-rounded, and they play offense and defense really well. So, again, I wouldn't be really that surprised if we get those two in the finals this year. 27-25 Blazers, finally with the lead. Let's go. You were snowshoeing at Bachelor? Damn. You're living your best life. That's awesome, man. Sharp. Top of the key. Baseline. Kamara. Floater. To Klingon, but wasn't a very good pass there. Get back, Klingon. Stay on him, Klingon. There we go. Shane Sharp almost with the steal. Valanciunas thinking that he can shoot threes. Fade away. Valanciunas front rim, no good. Sharp with the rebound. Sharp with a deep three, thinking he's Dame, and it's good. Let's go. 27-25, Rip City. Let's go. And again, we've been pretty much down this whole quarter. So if we can get to that 30 mark and, being down pretty much the whole game, Sharp with 10 points off the bench. Let's go in and out, no good. Kamara with the rebound. But again, this might be one of the only times that you'll ever hear me say that I was glad that we didn't make a move at the deadline for the Blazers, especially when you're 9-1 in your last 10 games and you've only lost to the Thunder. Like, do we really want to dump Jeremy Grant or Anthony Simons, get shitty guys in return and ruin the chemistry that we've built up to this point? And again, at some point, Cronin will make the moves. Big block there on Valanciunas, but he goes to the line. But again, like the Mariners, we need to get hitters. Obviously, it's the hardest park to hit at. And again, even, legends and icons, Ichiro and Edgar and a lot, have said this is a really tough place to hit. And again, we need to get, better players into Seattle. But, for Portland, we're not a playoff team at this point. But again, we've already won more games than we did of all of last year. Baby steps. And, if we play really, really well, maybe we could even get to a point where we're like 41-41. That would be a success. And then going into next year, trying to get above 500 and trying to shoot for that, 7 or 8 seed. But you also get the flip side. People are like, tank, you idiot. Try to get Cooper Flag. But again, when we've already been so bad, over these, last couple years post-Dame, the chances of us getting Cooper Flag in the draft with the ping pong balls going in our favor, not very likely. Even because, again, even if you have the worst record in the NBA, you're not guaranteed the first pick in the draft like in other sports. You do the ping pong ball bullshit and, you may or may not, end up getting the first pick even if you have the most ping pong balls there. So it definitely feels a little skewed, but it is what it is. We're knotted up at 27, Kings and Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe with a great first quarter off the bench. Klingon, pick and roll, hands off to Scoot, poked away, and no foul call. We don't really get a lot of foul calls with a lot of our players, including Shaedon Sharpe, when we go into the defense and try to attack the paint. We never get the body calls, but hopefully, as Sharpe gets older and Scoot gets older, they'll get more respect by the refs, and maybe we can get some of those calls. And we just turned the ball over on the sideline there. Levine trying to do some Air Jordan type of move. Air ball turned over. Good defense there by the Blazers. Klingon with the rebound. Anthony Simons walking it up. And it's definitely been exciting, for Blazer fans because, again, we've been so terrible, over the last couple years to go 9-1 in your last 10 games. To some people, that might not mean anything, but for us, it's huge. Simons gets fouled on the wrist. No call. Come on. Can we get a fucking call? Yeah, figured MVP would go to Josh Allen. There was a big spike in the numbers this morning. Obviously Lamar's numbers were just as good, if not better, in some statistical categories. But again, you could literally go Saquon Barkley for MVP and Offensive Player of the Year if we're really being honest. But they love to be able to split up that award. And typically MVP is quarterback 99% of the time. Offensive Player of the Year is typically running back, wide receiver. So that's the way they do it. But if we're really being honest, Saquon could have taken both of those awards this year based on how he played. And he might end up winning a Super Bowl. And if the Eagles do win, it will be because partially of Saquon Barkley. Levine with a travel, no call. And that is the end of the quarter, a very good one. We're tied up at 27, baby. Let's go. We're still down 1-0. Maple Leafs to the Kraken. Myers with Tavares and Amarna with the assist. 2:54 left in the first period. Hopefully the Kraken can bounce back. Let's go, Scoot. Let's go, Jeremy. Let's go, Denny. See if I can get a good sharp image of him doing a throwdown. Ooh, baby, I like that. See if I can get a DA here as well. (27-27) end of the first quarter, and we were down pretty much that whole first quarter, but again, hopefully second quarter will be a little bit kinder to us here. And then tomorrow we will be doing the Super Bowl preview and prediction show. I'll probably be live around 5 o'clock. We'll go for probably 2 hours and 30 minutes. And on Saturday, it'll either be WWE main event Saturday night or the Blazers and the T-Wolves. Or I might even go outside of the box and do like Luka's first game for the Lakers. I believe that's Saturday. And again, when they end up playing the Mavericks in like 2 weeks in LA, I believe, first, and then they're going to play in Dallas a couple months later. I might end up doing that just for the shock value factor to see if Luka, can put up big numbers, obviously in LA and in Dallas, obviously, and that's going to be kind of must-see TV, regardless if you follow the NBA a lot or just a little bit. LaVine, pump fake for three. Valanciunas, handoff back to Zach LaVine. Fadeaway floater on the baseline is good. He swished that. That was pretty. Anthony Simons walking the ball up the court. 2-0 Maple Leafs. Dang. I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. But hopefully the Kraken can get some, somebody involved to help with the scoring. There we go. Simons for three. Let's go. 5 for 11 from deep. 30-29 Blazers. Valanciunas trying to score over Donovan Clingan, and it goes in and out of the rim. No good. Denny Advia, fast break. Denny poked away. Come on, Denny, better passing. Fast break now for Sacramento. Steal that. Oh, my God. Cross-court pass, not even stolen. Get back on D. Ellis. Clingan with the rebound. Push. All right, here we go. Simons. All the way. Swings it to Denny. Denny swings it to Kamara. For three. In and out. No good. Get back, Clingan. And the Kings almost turned the ball over. Valanciunas. 30-29. Rip City. After being down by 1-3 pretty much that whole first quarter. It's got to be able to step up the D here, and that should be a turnover on Sacramento, over and back. Looks like there's 28 seconds left. Bobby McCann scored with the tip-in, assisted by Morgan Riley and Max Domi. 2-0, and they're on the power play. Oh, no. That's tough. Stevenson, high sticking. Ooh, double minor. Thank you for keeping everyone up to date with that. Sharp, three is good, and then offensive foul on Clingan based off the screen. Shit. Clingan's like, what, me? Taking away an easy three, especially when Sharp is feeling it right now. Couple days ago against the Pacers, didn't really have the best game, and definitely stepping up here tonight. LaVine, deep three, in and out, no good. Donovan Clingan with the rebound, hands it off to Shaedon Sharp. Sharp at the top of the key. All the way, layup is good. There we go, baby. Let's go. 32-29, Rip City. Valanciunas, wide open for three, decides to pass on it, passes it off to Monk. Monk showing his dribbling skills, flips it down to Valanciunas. Klingon, pump fake. Good defense there by Klingon. Carter, jab step three, falls down, in and out, no good, and that should be a shot clock violation. That's pretty awesome to hear. In the last 10 games, we've been ranked the number one defensive team in the NBA, as Doug Christie obviously trying to manage the Sacramento Kings. Remember watching him with Mike Bibby, as well as Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, Peja Stojakovic, right? Hedo Turkoglu, and Bobby Jackson. Your boy remembers. Shaedon Sharpe, pick and roll. Donovan Klingon, he rolls to the hoop. Corner three, in and out, no good. And Kamara trying to go in there and get that board, and unsuccessful. Klingon get back. Valanciunas bringing the ball up. 34-29 Blazers. Let's go. Crossover. Levine rejected by Klingon. Go, baby, go. Fast break. 3-on-1. Sharpe with the layup is good. And you get a little timeout there by Doug Christie and the Kings. Let's go. Let's go. Is this the Shaedon Sharpe game? I guess it is. 14 points early on and 4 boards. I love it, baby. Rip City. 34-29 Blazers. Looks like it's the end of the first period. 2-0 Maple Leafs. Come on, Kraken. Anything that you want to be able to see photo-wise, Megan? Let me know, and then I'll try to squeeze those in during commercial breaks. We're at 40, 60 to go. But we'll do a Super Bowl preview and prediction, and then again, Blazers T-Wolves, or WWE main event Saturday night, or let me look. And then Saturday, was it Pacers Lakers? That's at 1 though. I think that's going to be Luka's debut, I believe. That'll be something that I'll probably just watch. Probably won't stream. So February 10th. What day is that? So they think that he's going to be playing, maybe not on Saturday. They think he's going to play against the Jazz on Monday, so not on Saturday. So I don't got to worry about that. So we'll go Super Bowl preview and predictions video tomorrow. Eagles and Chiefs. Then we'll do T-Wolves and Blazers on Saturday, so I can see Anthony Edwards, stud. And then we'll do Super Bowl on Sunday, and then get into Monday. Whether we do Monday Night Raw or something else, we'll have to see. And you want specify boys. Are we talking about the normal photos that we throw up for you, or are you talking about Kraken players? I assume you mean your regular stuff, but, you know, I'll just sprinkle in some of your usuals in here while we have time during the commercial break. I appreciate you. Squeeze in a little photo for F1 for you. We'll give you a little bit of a variety pack. Got you. That's what I figured. But I appreciate the support for you and Reflect so far. And definitely got to hit you with the SVU as well. All right, we're about to get back into action. Let's see if I can squeeze in another Peter here before we get going. And I'm waiting for a Law and Order Organized Crime. And that one is going to be on Peacock later this year. And I love that show as well. So, you know, hopefully that'll be on sooner than later. But there's going to be quite a bit of amazing programming. You know, we got the end of Cobra Kai coming up pretty soon. Stranger Things this year. Lots of good quality shows that are going to be just right around the corner. 34-29 Blazers. Yeah, I noticed that they're going to be doing I know you don't really follow wrestling, but they're doing an AEW event in Melbourne in Australia, and you don't really see a lot of events in Australia, but it sounds like they're starting to do a little bit more, which is kind of cool. And I know, wrestling isn't really your thing. You don't really follow it, but for either WWE or AEW to be in Australia, pretty cool. Shaedon Sharpe with the pump fake. Kamara kind of fumbles it there. In and out for that layup is no good. Sabonis with the rebound. 34-31 Blazers. Baseline, right to Sabonis. And he gets fouled. And to the line. And the NFL, yeah. And the NFL game that's coming to Melbourne is actually two good teams. It's not like, just like some kind of crap matchup or whatnot. Like, trying to think of what a crap matchup would be for Australia, like Jags and Titans. I don't think. I mean, again, if you're only able to get those teams to play there, Sabonis with the first free throw is good. You're going to take whoever comes, but when you actually can get some pretty good teams to show up there in Australia, and I know Sarah mentioned who was playing in that, and maybe even yourself a couple days back, but I can't remember. But I do remember it's a pretty good matchup as far as teams are concerned. It's not going to be like Titans, Jags. But even if it was that, I know the Australian fan base would love it because they actually get to see NFL players, there in their home country. So, which is kind of cool. They don't got to go all the way to America like you did. But that was an amazing road trip for you. Simons, baseline, nice pass. Sharp. Back on the baseline to Anthony Simons, tells Sharp to clear out. Corner three, rejected. Get back, Simons. Fast break. Malik Monk with the left and goes to the line. Klingon with the reach. Yeah, she is in Australia. Malik Monk from Kentucky. And Fox going to the Spurs. I know they've been talking a lot about that. And it looks like we are only 4 away from 20. So if you are in the room and haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. We're at 16, 4 more to get to 20. And then we can hit the algorithm after that. 34-33 Blazers. Let's go. Free throw by Monk is good. Competitive matchup here, and I know that T-Wolves game is going to be much harder than this one. And I know that if we were thinking about just playing down to the competition, we're going to lose tonight. But I know that Chauncey's got them motivated, and everyone's giving full effort. And if we do win this game, it probably won't be by very much. Kamara again. Sabonis with the rebound. Fast break. 3-on-2. Sabonis, nice pass. DeRozan slams on the brakes, kicks it out. Play defense here, Blazers. Settle in. Double team. Poked away. Sabonis recovers. DeRozan. Shot clock winding down. 3, 2, 1. DeRozan. In and out, no good. And a tip out by the Kings. Get the fucking rebound, Blazers. Jeremy Grant. Monk. Floater is good. Golly. Let's go, baby. Rip City. Malik Monk, 10 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from deep. Nice pass. Jeremy Grant in the corner for 3. Baseline, bang, is good. Let's go. Let's go. Stolen. Kamara. Jeremy Grant, same spot. Passes it back. Scoot. Kamara. Anthony Simons, bang! Corner 3 is good. Back-to-back threes. 40-35. Rip City. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nice job, Anthony. Let's go. Good ball movement. You got Scoot. You got Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, Denny Advia, probably my favorite Blazer on the squad this year. Again, does everything, on a fast pace. Good at shooting, rebounding, passing, taking charges, blocking shots. He does it all. I love the energy. Jaden Sharp, obviously the most electric player on the team overall, and a guy that was rumored to come to Portland years ago. And when he finally got here after we ended up getting rid of Nurkic, and he got moved again today, obviously going from team to team. And sometimes DA doesn't play defense and, kind of has a bonehead move, leaving a guy open for a big shot. But then again, he also has these games where he gets alley-oop dunks, big blocks in key moments, and ended up getting a 25-20 game just a couple days ago. And if he didn't do that, we wouldn't have won. So, again, DA is definitely finding kind of himself with this team, and that's exactly what we need if we want to continue this run. Let's go, baby. We're 9-1 in the last 10 games, 40-35 Blazers, 5:41 left in the second quarter on commercial break. Let's go. See if I can sprinkle in a couple more photos for you. Commercial break didn't last too long there. Appreciate you. Let's go, baby. 40-35, Rip City. Couple likes to get to 20. We're almost there. And again, a lot of people are finally kind of, paying attention. Some of us are still going to be going to games, here in Oregon to watch the Blazers and whatnot. But again, last year was really, really hard to watch. Didn't really have the right, players or the right effort, the right starting lineup, the right combos. But you definitely have seen some growth in some of the players, and hopefully we can get this dub so that way we can go 10-1 in our last 11, especially when we got big block on Sabonis. Ayton says, me? He can't believe it. And again, the T-Wolves are going to be much harder than this Kings game, but this Kings game is not going to be easy. We're going to have to do our best defensively to try to pull away in the third and fourth. But so far, in a game where we were down by 1-3, pretty much that whole first quarter until the last minute, we started to kind of gain a little momentum here, Uncle Mo. But again, not going to be easy, especially when you got guys like, DeMar DeRozan, who can still get it done. Domantas Sabonis, obviously averaging 20 and 14. And then they got other guys that can fill in like Malik Monk, where you never really know what you're going to get from him game in and game out. Sabonis, free throw is good. All right, here we go, baby. Let's go. Scoot at the top of the key. Pick and roll with Kamara. Nice bounce pass to Kamara. In the air, floater. In and out, no good. Get back. Sabonis with the rebound on the fast break. 1-on-3. Slows it down, gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan backing down Scoot. Scoot pokes it away. DeRozan with a pump fake. Kicks it out. Open three. In and out, no good. Scoot Henderson with the rebound. Push. Here we go. 2-on-4. Alley-oop. And tipped away by Sabonis. That would have been an Ayton throwdown. DA. Pump fake. And Monk with the layup is good. Scoot. Let's go. Scoot for three, baby. Let's go. That's exactly what we need. Let's go. Simons and Scoot hitting from deep. Let's go. Back-to-back threes from the Kings there. Say, hey, you want to shoot a three? We'll shoot one too. Murray, I see you. Scoot at the top of the key. Keegan Murray trying to match what Scoot's doing on the court. Anthony Simons, pick and roll with DA. Passes to Scoot. Another deep three is good. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Bring that electricity, Scoot. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hell yeah. And a big flush by Levine. In and out, no good. Scoot. Fast break. Simons, alley-oop to DA. Where's the foul? There it is. Finally, we get a call. There we go. Let's go, DA. Make your free throws. entertaining, first half. And again, every game in these last 10 games, the Blazers have been 9-1. We've only lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder, but shit, who loses to them? Everyone. They're the best team in the NBA right now, with SGA putting up 50 almost every night. So especially lately. So again, to lose to the Thunder, no big deal. But again, we've been able to beat up on some, bad teams and some mediocre teams and a couple good teams at that. So hopefully we can keep it going. 48-41, Rip City. Let's go. Sabonis at the top of the key. Hands it off to Monk. Monk guarded by Scoot and blows right past him, but misses the layup. Offensive board by Monk, though. Come on now. Jeremy Grant on him now. Hand off to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Monk with the jab step. Pump fake by DeRozan. Down low to Sabonis. And a foul by a reach by Jeremy Grant on Domantas Sabonis. There's a lot of shit that goes on in basketball, I think, that people don't recognize. Like, to call a basketball game and to do it well, you really got to be able to communicate what you're seeing on the floor. You just can't kind of half-ass it. You really got to be able to pay attention on, who's on the floor, who is doing what, and you got to be able to know the terminology, and that's facts. I like a good test, though. And again, watching Blazer basketball since the 80s, it's not like this is new to me. All right, inbounds to Sabonis. Backdoor cut. Reverse layup, in and out, no good. Go, push. Scoot on the fast break. Good defense there by Sacramento. Passing it down to DA. Don't fucking shoot that. Trying to do a fadeaway free throw shot. That's not you. Jeremy Grant fouled from behind. And do we even get a call? We don't get a foul call, but we get the ball out of bounds. I guess that's the way it goes right now. Second period starting, Megan says, for the Maple Leafs and the Kraken. We're down 2-0. Let's go Kraken. Got to get that first one, though. They cut down that lead. Good defense there by DeRozan and Sabonis, but he fucking hacks the shit out of him, but we get no call. Simons off the dribble, fadeaway, no good. Fast break now by Sacramento. Less than 3 minutes to go before halftime, 47-44, Blazers. Pick and roll. In and out, no good. Tipped, in and out, no good. Sabonis, third time, no good. Fourth time, get the damn ball, 3 seconds. And then a reach-in foul. Come on, can we get a 3-second call on Sabonis? Yapping out in the lane. And DeRozan to the line. Can't believe the Super Bowl is going to be here in just a couple days. I mean, if you're a Chiefs fan, right, you're going Chiefs. If you're not a Chiefs fan, right, I guess unless you're like a Eagle hater, if you're a Cowboy fan, Giant fan, or Commanders fan, maybe you're going against Philadelphia, but should be very, very interesting. The teams match up very, very well. Definitely excited to see what we get in the Super Bowl on Sunday. DeRozan, free throw is good. Anthony Simons. Full court press by Zach LaVine, trying to put the pressure on. DA with the screen. And errant pass to Ayton. He wasn't even looking for it. Come on, Anthony. Sabonis. LaVine. One-on-one on Scoot. Good pass down low. Get back, Blazers. Cross-court pass. Fuck. Corner three is good. Scoot at the top of the key with DA. Anthony Simons, top of the key. Big three by Anthony. Let's go. 50-47 Blazers. Nice job, Anthony. Keep it going, baby. Zach LaVine with a three. In and out, no good. And then Anthony trying to save it out of bounds, and it goes off himself. Blazers up by 3 with 1:35 left. And again, trying to get 30-point quarters is kind of the goal. But this second quarter is, been kind of back and forth with some easy misses and whatnot. But 9 for 18 from deep from the Blazers, and that's how we have this 3-point lead. A little bit too many threes for my liking, but again, we're making 50%. You can't be mad at that. Timeout by Chauncey Billups. 2-0 Maple Leafs on the Kraken. Come on, Kraken. Who's going to be the first individual to get that goal to get us going? And even though our record isn't very good, I like this team. Like, I like the players. There's nobody on the team that I'm like, oh, trade them. I hate them. We need someone better. And again, there was a moment where we were thinking, is DA, good enough to be on this team? Is Chauncey Billups good enough to be the head coach of the Blazers? And there was a lot of question marks, but, things have progressively been getting better and better. And I think a lot of the people, including myself, that were thinking, I don't know about Billups, I don't know about DA, but now we feel a little bit more comfortable, even though our record is still, not where it needs to be, but at least we have more wins than we do of all of last year, and we're going in the right direction. And, usually when I go to the Blazer games in person, we win, and I'm hoping to be able to go to another one here pretty shortly. And let's see, where are we at? We need 2 more likes to get to 20. If you're in the room and haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Once we get to 20, we can hit that algorithm. We're at 18 right now. 2 more to go, and we hit that goal. And we're at 40, 60 to go on the Dono train. All right, here we go, baby. Last minute or so, Anthony Simons at the top of the key, guarded by Malik Monk. Passes it off to Scoot Henderson. Pick and roll with DeAndre Ayton. Ayton on fake, says, no, I'm not going to take it. Yes, I will. And bang, he makes it. There we go. There we go, Ayton. Know your role. Don't do too much. Right? Play within your own abilities. There we go. 52-49 Blazers. Sabonis with an offensive foul. I'll take that, baby. Let's finish strong here in the first half, Blazers. Rip City, baby. Corner 3. Jeremy Grant, in and out, no good. Sabonis with the board, and every rebound is just going into Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan says, go away, Sabonis. Was going to do a pick and roll, tells him to clear out. And they're doing a little isolation here towards the end of the quarter. And that's a foul, I believe, on Monk, but who are they saying it's on? Did they say it's on Kamara? Monk pushed him. Come on. They're calling it on Kamara. Monk pushed him, and they're calling it on Kamara. Ridiculous. Boo. Monk goes and runs into him. Saying he got in the pathway of the cutter. I don't know about that. Yeah, going backwards. I mean, again, with a lot of our teams in the Pacific Northwest, sometimes we go forwards, but yeah, sometimes our teams do go backwards. Free throw is good. Kind of a bullshit call right there. It's like their player ran into ours and they called the foul on our guy. How does that make sense? But that's basketball sometimes for you. Free throw in and out, no good. All right, hold for the last shot here. Scoot Henderson, DA, Jeremy Grant with the dribble, off the dribble, Kamara, off the glass, no good. DA with the fucking flush, big dunk by DA. There we go. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. A baker's dozen, 12 points for DA. Huge. Quarter running down. Shot at the end of the quarter, in and out, no good. And that is halftime. Great start, man, especially being down by 2-3 points in the early part of the first quarter. Sharp with 14, Kamara with 6 boards, Simon with 6 assists, Grant with 2 blocks. There we go, baby. 54-50. We're up by 4 at half, and it's been entertaining. And again, if the Blazers played like this, during the whole season, shit, maybe we would be sitting in the 8 seed right now. We wouldn't be, one of the top 4 or 5. But if we played basketball like this earlier in the year and not getting blown out by fucking 40, maybe we're sitting in like the 8 seed or the 7 seed. But again, better late than never. And a great first half by Rip City. Hell yeah, baby. Nice job, Scoot. Nice job, Anthony. Nice job, Jeremy. Nice job, Denny. Nice job, Shaden. And nice job, DeAndre Ayton. Nice job, DA. Let's go. All right, let's see if I can get connected here with this Kraken matchup. We're just going to have a couple minutes of halftime. All right. Okay, here, let's see. I'll reduce the volume here. Let's get this Kraken up for at least a couple minutes while we're waiting for halftime. That way I can tune into both. All right, got that going. Let's see, we go here. Turn this into a hockey stream for a couple minutes. All right, here we go. Flip on the Kraken. All right, and just like that, boom shakalaka, while we're waiting for the Blazers to come back from halftime, just entered halftime, 54-50 over the Kings. We're down 2-0 to the Maple Leafs here at home at Climate Pledge Arena. And hopefully we can have a little bit of luck here with the Kraken and they can get at least something going. Like, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Matty Beniers? Let me go and take a look at the lines that we have here as well. All right. What do we got? Let's see what we got here for the line. Stevenson, Tolvanen, Mahura, Tanev, and Fleury. Come on, Kraken. Mahura just wide. Ekman, Larson, Riley, Lorentz, Holmberg, and McCann there for the Maple Leafs. Come on, Seattle. And now they're going to commercial break. We'll throw up a couple Kraken photos up here for Megan as well. See if we can get a little bit of good luck. Yeah, lots of shots going just wide. A little Shane Wright action. And then again, once we get back from halftime in the Blazers, we'll be right back there with that action. But I like to be able to tap into more than one thing if I can. I know most people wouldn't really be willing to do that. But again, I like being able to watch both of these teams play on the regular. And again, sometimes it goes well for our teams, and other times in the Pacific Northwest, it's a little bit of a struggle. Montour, I got you. That'd be great if you can get it going for us. In the second period, 13-24, 2-0 Maple Leafs. Montour, let's go. And again, it feels like the vibe is a little bit different, with Kakko and Montour and Stevenson, even just with those three guys, the new additions to the roster. But again, just trying to find the right combination, with the lines, and again, having to get someone other than just Joey Decord. Obviously he's the lone wolf right now. Kakko, Beniers, Montour, Schwartz, and Alexiak. I like this line right here. This could be something. We got the Blazers dancers still dancing on the court at halftime here. Yeah, Kako Four Nations. Yeah, give me a reminder when that all goes down too. But at least since I've tuned in, the puck has been, on their side to be able to try to be aggressive and get some shots on goal rather than Decord just kind of fighting for his life out there, getting shot after shot after shot and not getting any defensive help. So looks like the Kraken have been pretty aggressive here. It just every shot has been just a little wide right or wide left. But if we can stop the bleeding and get this first goal and get it down to 2-1, that'll be good for the Kraken and their fan base. Puck is loose. Get it. Wow. Goalie is like laying down on his stomach and on his back, and they still fucking got the defensive help that they needed to save it. I guess that's what happens when you're like the Maple Leafs. Yeah, I like the aggression too. Get it, Joey. Nice save by Decord. Schwartz, Larson, Bjorkstrand, Montour, and Dunn on the line change. Schwartz, Larson, Bjorky, Montour, and Dunn. Let's go, baby. Help Decord out. Still halftime for the Blazers and the Kings. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That would have been interference. Yeah, that Kraken player laying on top of the goalie. And we still couldn't get the shot in there. Would have been interference anyways, but still. Here we go. 2-on-2. Larson, Stevenson, Bjorkstrand, Dunn, and Tolvanen. Go Dunn. Now Larson, Stevenson, Bjorky, Dunn, Tolvanen. Come on, Bjorky. Less than 12 minutes to go in the second period. Nice save. Golas. Ebbs, yeah, we do. I agree. There's a few, Riker Evans, Yanni, right? And Ebbs specifically, yeah, I agree. All right, line change. Mahura, Fleury, Burakovsky, McCann, and Stevenson. Where's Matty Beniers at? Maybe the next line change. And we're still sitting at halftime. I'm periodically checking there. But it's nice to be able to, kind of go into another matchup when they're on at the same time. And luckily, the Kraken and the Blazers have been on at the same time the last two streams. So on Tuesday and today. So always fun for me to be able to dip into more than one thing if they're on at the same time. But we're down 2-0. It would be much nicer if we were up 2-0 on the Maple Leafs. But the way that the Kraken have been playing lately, it's been kind of tough. It hasn't been the 9-1, kind of flurry that the Blazers have had in the last 10 games. Almost the opposite. So hopefully Seattle can stop the bleeding and get on the board. Mahura, Fleury, Burakovsky, McCann, and Stevenson. Come on, baby. Decord can't do it by himself. He needs help. That might be icing. Icing on the Kraken. Shane Wright. Tanev, Montour, Stevens, Cartier, and Alexiak. Make it right. Last 34 games, 10 goals, previous 18, only one. Fourth overall pick in 2022. Tanev, Montour, Stevens, Cartier, and Alexia. Come on, Seattle. Let's get a goal while I'm streaming you. No, but the big difference between this team this year compared to last year's team, we can actually score goals this year. We might not be winning games, but again, last year there were a lot of games where if we got down 3 or 4-0, it might end 3-4-0, or they may score more. But this year, we're able to score 2, 3, 4, 5 goals pretty regularly. It just so happens that, and we have bad luck where we end up losing like fucking 5-4 or 6-5 or 4-3. But again, baby steps, trying to get in the right direction, kind of like the Blazers. So. Another line change done. Tolvanen, Bjorkstrand, Larson, and Stevenson. Kako, come on, baby. Oh, just got. Oh my gosh, that was close. That was probably the closest shot that we had, but Stolas in net. Another shot. Fuck. Larson, Stevenson, Dunn, Tolvanen, Bjorkstrand. We're getting like so close too. Oh. 9 minutes to go in the second period. Come on, Kraken. Defend the deep, release the Kraken. And again, I don't think a lot of people assume that the Kraken are going to be able to keep up with a team like Toronto this year. Obviously, 32, 19, and 2, 13, 8, and 2 away compared to the Kraken, 23, 8, 23, 28, and 4, 13, 13, and 4 at home. But all we got to do is stop the bleeding, get that first fucking goal, and then that second one could be right afterwards. We know in hockey, sometimes goals, come very quickly right after each other, and other times you got to wait a period or two before you see one. But defense has been pretty good from Joey Decord, and we've been able to put the pressure on, the Maple Leafs in net here with a lot of shots on goal, but just haven't been able to connect just yet. Looks like we're just about to come back from halftime here. We got 1 minute to go, so I got to flip back. But I'm still going to keep this up to watch. Okay, so let's go here. Let's get the volume up for the Blazers. Well, that was fun. I just wish that we would have been able to get something going there. All right, flipping back here to the Blazers, but we'll keep up. And Megan will keep us updated, too, with any goals that are scored by the Kraken, hopefully soon. And we are back. Technology, it's beautiful. STL in the building. What's good, bro? Man, dude, you're a rock star, bro. Keep grinding it out. Again, it's like, doing a job, like Amazon, or a warehouse job. Some people think it's easy. It really isn't. It definitely is one of those jobs. It can be mentally straining, especially when you see like how many packages and things that you have to work with. When I worked for SawStop, I had to unload trailers with 3 or 4 different guys, and it was really hard fucking labor. I mean, we were lifting things that were as light as maybe 5 to 10 pounds, but as heavy as 300 to 400, where we would have to have another person help, to bring down some of these saws that they would be cramming into these 40-foot trailers. And I have mad respect for anyone that works warehouse or that type of work. Definitely not easy, and hopefully things are going good for you. All right, we're into the third quarter now. Let's go, baby. Sabonis with the little jumper there. 54-53 Blazers. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Last time I checked, we were just a couple away from 20 to hit the goal. Where are we at now? We're at 20. Nice. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. Let's see if we can get to 30 before the stream ends. We're at 21, 9 to go. And we're at 40 on the dono train, 60 to go there. DA, Off the glass, fouled by Sabonis, but no call. And then Kamara and DeMar DeRozan fighting for the basketball, and it gets tipped out of bounds to the Blazers. Denny, pump fake, floater, in and out, no good. DA, get that board, go up big. There we go. DA with the offensive rebound, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Earn that paycheck and get that fan base behind your side. DA with 14, 5 for 8 from the field, 5 rebounds in 17 minutes. Nice job, DA. Sabonis, hands off. Monk, off the dribble. DA with the switch. In and out, no good. Kamara with the rebound. Nice rebound over Sabonis, too. Anthony Simons passes it to Jeremy Grant. Corner 3. In and out, no good. Kamara fighting for the rebound. I love his energy. I wish we had 5 Kamaras on the team. And Levine attacking Anthony Simons and foul to the line. Zach Levine. Yeah, usually, before I started doing YouTube full time, there was 2 jobs that I would typically do. I would do sales on the phone, and that's just something I've been really blessed at. And so doing YouTube came really easy to me just because I was used to talking, to people of different age and different race all over the country, and sometimes even rude people, so I kind of know how to work that, type of person, when I would have to do cable, internet, and phone for businesses in New York and Boston and whatnot, as well as other jobs. But then also warehouse jobs. Kamara, baseline, off the glass and good. No call? Come on. Can we get a call, please? There we go. 58-57 Blazers. DeMar DeRozan getting picked up by DA off the switch. Tries to cross him up. Baseline. DA in his face. And DeRozan with the jumper fadeaway is good. Blazers up by 1, 58-57. DeRozan held to only 5 points so far. Oh, my. Leafs up 3-0. Damn it. Kamara. Bounce pass. Jeremy Grant. Denny. Denny kicks it out to Kamara, our best defensive player. Kamara sizes up the defender. Passes down to DA. DA on Sabonis. 20-footer. Front rim. In and out. No good. Get back, DA. Don't be looking at the ball. Levine with the travel. No call. Malik Monk. 3 from the top of the key. No good. And DA with the board. Anthony Simons with the ball. At the top of the key. DA with the little pick and roll. Simons, deep 3, in and out, no good. Sabonis running into his own player. And Murray collides, stolen by Jeremy Grant. Up and under. Where's a call? Golly, can we get a call, please? These refs are terrible. I mean, how many times do we have to get hit in the body and fall down and not get a fucking call? And a corner 3 by Levine is good. Unbelievable. Timeout Blazers by Billup, 60-58 Kings. Yeah. And again, anyone that, is working hard and, you might have not had a whole lot of jobs prior to that, and, to be able to work hard and also show love on the channel and donate when you can, it means a lot. Some people think that it doesn't matter, but it really does. Every dollar counts, every sub counts, every comment counts, every share on the channel for the videos and streams counts. And I'm really happy to have you a part of the channel, and I'm happy that you found something that, even if it's only seasonal, that it's hard work, but you're getting some money, and and then after the holiday season, are you planning on trying to stay there if they have an opening for you, or is this just going to be a seasonal position for you? I mean, even if it's only seasonal, make that money, man. 60-58 Kings, and hopefully we can end up getting a call from some of our key players. Scoot, Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, Denny Advia, one of my favorite players on the team. I mean, all the guys are my favorites, but I really love Denny. Jaden Sharp, love him. And DeAndre Ayton. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Kraken down 3-0. Hopefully they can find a way to get on the board. And again, we both might not have like the best records, but again, the Blazers have found a way to kind of put it together. Kraken, not so much, but hopefully, as the year goes on, they'll have better moments. And then next year will be better than this year for Seattle. And then as far as the Blazers are concerned, I mean, we're able to play with pretty much anybody right now. And if we can play like this for the rest of the season, there's a chance that we might be able to get to 500 and get to 41-41. We're 22-29 right now. So we still got, if we win this game, that's 10 wins out of 11, but we're still 7 behind from getting to 500. So, I don't expect us to go like 18-1 or 19-1 in the next 20 games, but you never know. The way the Blazers have been playing, I mean, anything is, possible. But there's definitely going to be some harder opponents, down the road. But at least the Blazers are playing with effort. And again, it's nice to be able to see the shift, in Rip City. And again, you got some fans that gave up on the team that have come back. And you got, obviously fans that, maybe didn't really want to pay for a ticket to go to games. And now they are again. So, it's just nice to be able to see them put up this effort and not lose games by 40 like we were at the beginning of the year. Ayton, Kamara, Grant, Advia, and Simons on the floor. Foul! Jeremy Grant for 3. Golly, there's been like 6 no calls. This is ridiculous. Malik Monk, crossover on Denny Advia. Almost crossed him out of his fucking Nikes. DeMar DeRozan, jumper in and out, no good. Advia with the rebound. Go, Denny. Denny all the way. Foul! Another foul. Jesus Christ. Can we get a foul, please? And then we finally get one. Yeah, Vegas is not helping the Blazers win. Nice try, though. I mean, when you have the same exact roster and you don't make any moves at the deadline and you're losing by 40 at the beginning of the year, it's nice to be able to see the team play with some effort. Only someone that would say something like that is a degenerate that would be betting on the games. Zach LaVine at the top of the key. Pick and roll with Sabonis. Sabonis, pump fake. Nice close out there by Kamara. LaVine, corner 3. In and out, no good. Malik Monk with the offensive board. Over Kamara with the athletic layup is good. 62-61 Kings. I see. Simons off the glass and no good, and he'll go to the line. Come on, Simons. First free throw is good by Anthony. Simons. Second free throw is good. 64-62 Kings. LaVine, guided by Kamara. LaVine. What an athletic move. Up and under by LaVine is good. 64-62 Sacramento. 7 points in the third by Zach. Simons. Pass down low from DA to Jeremy Grant. Swing that ball. Kamara, open 3. Tumani, in and out, no good. Sabonis with the board. LaVine, travel. Offensive foul on Sacramento. (3-0) Maple Leafs on the Kraken. Ouch. Sabonis to the bench. 4 fouls, and that's exactly what we need to try to get back in the game. Shaden Sharp. Screen from DA. Pass down to DA, but DA's not fucking looking. Turned over. Fuck! Like, you got to understand who you're passing to. You know, it's like if you're passing to a big man's not going to have the same kind of reflexes as a guard or a forward. I mean, unless we're talking like Olajuwon or fucking David Robinson or Patrick Ewing or a guy like that, or someone like Shaq in his prime. Not very many centers that actually are good in the NBA anymore. Scoot at the top of the key. Pick and roll the DA. Kamara, back to Scoot. Kamara, Tumani. 3 is in and out and no good. Get back on D. Big block. Push it. Fast break. Shaden Sharp. There we go, baby. Fuck out of here. Go be a degenerate somewhere else. People always complaining when they lose money on bets. That's not my problem. Scoot for 3. In and out. No good. Loose ball foul. You know, degenerates will do degenerate things, you know. It is kind of alarming, though, how many people are betting on sports, let alone the athletes themselves. Like even Shohei Ohtani's interpreter is going to jail for like 5 years and has to pay back, you know, millions of dollars to Shohei. But I can guarantee Shohei was gambling, you know, and obviously someone has to pay the price and go to jail and whatnot. But it's not like Shohei's the only player to gamble. Jeremy Grant for 3 is good. You know, I imagine there's a lot of players, you know, in professional sports that are gambling, but some of them are just not dumb enough to do it in their name, you know, or their social or their bank account, you know, because that's the easiest way to get tracked because the money has to go somewhere. Win or lose, corner 3 is good. Ellis with 3. Scoot, pick and roll. Lob to DA, no good. Sacramento, fast break with the flush. We're going to need a timeout. 73-67 Sacramento. Oh, I already did. You know, I got the trigger finger real quick, so he was already out of there before you even probably tried. I already got him. So, all right, Blazers, we got to settle down here. Come on, Scoot. Let's go, Anthony. Let's go, Jeremy. Let's go, Denny. Let's go, Shaden. Let's go, DA. Gained a sub. Shout out to all the new subs that we've acquired in 2025, which is still a funny thing to say. Can't believe it's 2025, but here we are. JBL Party Box Encore portable speaker. See if this girl here can win one of these Blazer prizes. A JBL Party Box, probably like 200. What is it? $229.99? $249.99. She missed it. She got some earbuds though. $73-67 Sacramento. We got to get back on track. Ollie started school. Yeah. I mean, I think anyone that, that is 40 and up, when you start seeing like people grow in front of your very eyes, or you start to see like athletes that have sons, and then you start to watch the sons in the league, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, hockey, then that, you're definitely, we're all getting up there in age and whatnot, I think that's kind of the surefire way to know that we're all getting a little bit older. Obviously, when we start seeing the people that we watched when we were kids, and now they have sons that are in the league now. But in your case with Ollie, yeah, he's gonna be in junior high and high school before you know it. Scoot, nice crossover. Where's the foul with the body? Tipped in and good by Klingon. Still no foul for Scoot there. 75-69 Kings. Monk. Jeremy Grant on D. Pass down to Valanciunas. Klingon on him. Hook shot is good. Nothing that Klingon can do that. Yeah, it'll be a while before he gets into middle school and high school, but, figuratively speaking, how time flies. Scoot. Klingon. I know you still want to have that, those young moment memories with him while he's still, baby-faced and young. In and out, no good. Sacramento with the board. DeMar DeRozan, top of the key against Shaedon Sharpe. Valanciunas, in and out, no good. Rebound by Jeremy Grant. Now Shaedon Sharpe with the ball, push it up floor. 75-71 Kings. Come on. Grant, attacking the rim. No foul call. Can we get a foul, please? I think we've gotten one foul out of like 8. These are no-brainer, easy calls. And I don't know. And it's one thing if we're at home, but we don't get home court calls. Where's the foul? Come on. There's 3 guys hitting him with the body and a guy reaching in. The ref is just staring at him like nothing's going on. It's ridiculous. Ollie's going to be 6 in August. 3-0 Leafs. I mean, can't we have it at least be 3-1? Come on, Kraken. There we go. $75-71 Kings. Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. Klingon is there. Get him, Donovan. Get him, and Don. Ellis is there. Malik Monk with the push off on Sharpe. Deep 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. There we go, Jeremy Grant. Good board. Push. Jeremy Grant for 3. In and out, no good. Get Klingon the ball. Reward him. Go down by 4. Malik Monk off the dribble. Pass Jeremy Grant. Pass Klingon. Air ball. Push. 2 on 3. Scoot has an injury of some kind. Scoot for 3. In and out, no good. Come on. They're going to have to sub Scoot out. This has definitely been Sacramento's quarter. Push off. DeRozan. Valanciunas. Monk. And turned over. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Wonder if Scoot got stepped on. What happened? So Scoot looking at his ankle. Trainers are looking at him. Hopefully he's okay. That was kind of a stupid move by him. If you already know you're hurt, why are you shooting a 40-foot 3, right before you go out? I guess fuck it, just to see if you can make it or whatever, but fuck. Jumper from the baseline is good. 77-76 Kings. Come on, Blazers. Levine was 16, 6 for 13 from the field, 2 for 5 from deep. 27 points for the Kings in the third. We only have 17. Brutal. Sharpe. Hit him with the hezzy. Bang. There we go. Nice job by Shaedon Sharpe with the jumper. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We need it. Levine at the top of the key. Levine to Valanciunas. Valanciunas hands it off. Airball 3, Klingen, push. Only 2 on 4, though. Got to slow down. Jeremy Grant, backing down, slipping to the floor. Baseline, Anthony Simons. Let's go, baby. Anthony Simons, corner 3. Let's go. Scoot Henderson to the locker room. Fuck. That's not good. All right, take care, Sarah. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow for Super Bowl preview and prediction video around 5 p.m. Pacific for a couple hours. Eagles and Chiefs, and we'll go over, who has the best skill position groups based on every position, who's got the advantage. Obviously, we'll go based off a score and a prediction on who we think is going to end up winning. It could go either way. We already know that. I mean, this is probably the most even, matched up, Super Bowl that you could have asked for, based on offense and defense. Both teams that have an offense and defense made it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if the Eagles get revenge or if the Chiefs three-peat. Klingen with the free throw, in and out and no good. Scoot coming back onto the bench. That's a good sign. Klingen. Fucking A, Klingen. Klingen shooting free throws like goddamn Shaquille O'Neal. Shit. Jeremy Grant at the top of the key. Simons with the switch on Levine. Levine for a deep 3, front rim, in and out, no good. Here we go. Come on, Blazers. Finish strong. We can always have this lead at the end of the quarter. Sharp. Pick and roll with Klingen. Sharp for 3. He gets fouled. No call and good. Let's go. Let's go. 21 points for Sharp off the bench. Quarter is coming to an end. Kick ball. Levine, 79-77. And even though we've been getting our ass kicked in this third quarter, we're still able to fight hard. And we got a 2-point lead here. End of the third. Let's go. And that's when you know a team is, still fighting, where everything is going against you. You're not getting any calls from the refs. And somehow, some way, you found a way to get a lead in the third quarter when the other team had scored 10 or 12 more than you. But we definitely caught up in that quarter. 27 scored for Sacramento, and then lately in those last 30 seconds, we got to 25. Unbelievable. They were outscoring us by 10 with about a minute and a half to go, and a nice little flurry by the Blazers. End of the third quarter, 79-77. We're up by 2. And again, we're 9-1 in the last 10. We're trying to go 10 wins out of the last 11. Let's go, Blazers. Let's go, DA. We're going to have a great fourth quarter. Let's go, Sharp. He's been money today. Let's go, Denny. Let's go, Jeremy. Anthony's been money. Scoot, hopefully your ankle or whatever was injured is okay. Let's look at the points so far. All right, Jeremy Grant, what do you got? Jeremy Grant's got 10. Denny Advia's got 9. DA with 14. Simons with 14. And the leading scorer for the Blazers off the bench, Shaedon Sharpe, who should be a starter, 21 points and 4 boards. Let's go. We got a chance. Toronto Maple Leafs 3, Seattle Kraken 0. Hopefully they can score at least 1 for pride. Blazer dancers. Like, sub, donate, comment, share. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do. We need 8 more to get to 30. We're almost there. We're at 22. 8 more to get to 30. And we're at 40, 60 to go to hit the goal. Let's go, Blazers. Let's finish strong. We can do this, especially when we got the T-Wolves coming up on Saturday night. So we'll do a NFL preview and predictions of the Super Bowl tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific. Come through, and I'll go over all the stats that you need to know for the Eagles and the Chiefs. Then we're going to do Saturday will be T-Wolves and Blazers. And then Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, Eagles and Chiefs. Corner 3 by Simons. Fuck yeah. Nice job, Anthony. 82-79 Blazers. Here we go. Right out of the fourth quarter with a 3. I love it. DeRozan trying to back down Denny. Klingon is there. And nice shot by DeMar DeRozan is good. 82-79 to 85-79, baby. DeRozan only with 9 and 7 so far. Anthony's feeling it. He might shoot again, will he? No, Denny Avdia for 3. Bang! No, in and out, no good. Get back! Zach LaVine. LaVine would make a great Blazer. I like his athleticism. Takes a little bit too many threes and whatnot, but again, he has that athleticism for sure. Front rim, in and out, no good. Like, if you're LaVine, you should be attacking the rim every time, because off the dribble, no one can really keep up with you. Sharp, back to Anthony. He's feeling it. Bang! Let's go! Anthony Simons with back-to-back threes to open up the fourth quarter. Anthony! Let's go. 20 points. 6 from 9 from deep. Let's go. DeMar DeRozan. They say, is that a push off on Denny? Let's go, baby. Rip City. DeRozan jumper is good. Starting to cook. Come on, Blazers. This is going to go down to the wire, it feels like. Simons. Pick and roll with Klingon. Banton with the layup. He missed it. No! Fuck! You got to use the glass, my guy. And he kind of did, but he needed a little bit more touch on that. DeRozan. He's wide open. Guard him. Fuck. Fuck. DeRozan for 3. Jesus Christ. 85-84 Blazers. 7 points in the quarter for DeRozan. 6 by Anthony. It's just been back and forth with those two players. Now we got Anthony Simons with the ball now again. Simons. Sharp. Foul. And the crowd boos here in Portland. Can we get a call? Like at least one? Like we never get calls with body. You hit him with the body and made him fall, and you're not going to give him a call on that? Like I swear, Sharp gets the least amount of calls out of anybody that's on the Blazers when he attacks the rim. It's ridiculous. Caleb in the building. What's good? Rip City. Let's go Blazers. Yeah, 9-1 in the last 10 games. And you can easily see the contact. Valanciunas, hits them, and you can see their body with the vibration in their face. Like you can tell that they got hit. You can see the vibration, right? Based off the contact. These refs are fucking terrible. And they talk about the Chiefs and the fucking refs on that side. What about the fucking refs against the Blazers tonight? Fuck. 85-83 Blazers. Let's go. Finish strong. Let's go Blazers. We got it. And again, we got a tough one against the T-Wolves on Saturday, so we got to win this. Scoot, Anthony, Jeremy, Denny, Shaden, DA. Let's go. We got this. It's going to be tough, but again, we kind of knew every game, for the rest of the way is going to be tough, but it's just nice to see this effort, defensively and offensively by the Blazers. And again, in the beginning of the year, they were losing games by 20, 30, 40, 50 points. And for us to be 9-1 and our only loss to the number one team in the NBA, SGA, and the Thunder, we'll take that. But again, this one is going to be very back and forth. Hopefully we can find a way to win. Even if it's only by 1, I'll take it. And then we got Anthony Edwards, one of the best in the NBA, on Saturday night. And that's going to be even tougher. But hopefully we can find a way. I mean, I can't wait for the day for, the Blazers actually to get calls with contact. Oh my God, they reviewed it and they gave the call to the Blazers. Oh my God, is this happening? We actually get a foul call? Jesus. It's like we have to like fight and argue and have a play be challenged just to get a foul. Like he didn't even make a basket or anything. He just got hacked in the air and fell down. And I mean, how many times does that have to happen before you actually get one of those calls to go your way? Ridiculous. All right, Valanciunas with the foul, which is good, and hopefully we can get some free throws here from Sharp. Yeah, great challenge. Especially if we can get Sabonis and Valanciunas in foul trouble. That'll help. 86-83, Rip City. But again, the Blazers have not been able to get body calls ever this season, and again, Sharp is the one that attacks the rim the most besides DA, and it just seems like no matter what happens, body to body, chest to chest, we can even fall down like hard and then just look at the player like nothing happened. It's just ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a Blazer team officiated this way so unfairly. Like, most of the time we get some calls. We might not get every one, but we get the fair amount. But for whatever reason, they have been against us for, I don't know why, but at least we got that one. 86-83, now 88-83. Let's go Blazers, pull away. Sharp with 22. DeMar DeRozan at the top of the key. Nice pass to the corner by Monk. Corner 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, over the back. There we go, on Sabonis. Go, Sharp. 2-on-2, slows it down. Simons is there for 3. In and out, no good. Get back on defense, Blazers, because that's when we're good. We create defense that turns into offense. Levine is a little bit too showboaty, DeRozan for 3. Banton with the rebound. Come on, baby. I don't even know why the fuck he's in there. I mean, obviously we were giving a rest to like scoot some of the others, but I don't really trust him with the basketball. Simons to Shaedon Sharp. Klingon with the pick and roll. Klingon with the pick and roll. There we go, Banton. Right place, right time. Klingon couldn't get the ball and gets it right to him with a little easy layup. Banton with 4 points tonight. There we go. Monk with the left is good. Taking Banton to school. 90-88 Blazers. Let's go, baby. We got this. Monk with 19. Simons. Layup is good. Right past the bonus. Nice job, Anthony. He's been money for us in the fourth quarter. Sabonis hands off to Malik Monk. Klingon is there. Step back, in and out, no good. Sabonis not boxed out. Second chance attempt for Levine in the corner is good. Fuck. 90-88, Rip City. Defense hasn't really been, what we are used to in this 9-1, hot streak that we've been on, but hopefully they can step it up in the last 5 minutes. Sharp, cross-court pass, foul. There we go. Finally get a body call there on DeRozan. Nice layup there by Anthony Simons in the replay. Taking Sabonis to school. Loved watching his dad play for Portland back in the day. And if we would have been able to get Arvidas to come in, when we drafted him in 86, we would have won a couple titles. Even before we played the bad boys in 90 and Jordan in 92. Because back then, he was the best center in the world for a few years. And then by the time the Blazers got him in the mid-90s, he was already kind of at the end of his career. Still good, but not the same player. Offensive foul by Sabonis. We'll take that. Let's go. 5 fouls on Sabonis. Sabonis pushing off and getting a little bit too aggressive, putting his elbow into Kamara. And that's been like the 3rd or 4th time today. Blazers up by 2. Let's take advantage. Less than 7 minutes to go. Anthony Simons at the top of the key. DA with the pick and roll. Kamara, touch pass. Anthony Simons. No. Then Shaedon Sharpe. 3 is in and out, no good. Do we get an over the back on Kamara? On Sabonis? We might be in 1-and-1 country now. Even if we just start doing the little things, boxing out, and closing out so that there's no open threes, just a little bit more effort on defense, someone drawing a charge like Kamara to kind of get, the team going, like just some little, type of play to try to get the team going. And again, backdoor cut and poked away. And normally we have Scoot in the game kind of late, but I don't know what his injury is, if he's got a little ankle twist that he had, but went to the locker room and came back. But now we have a substitution. Simons is out. And just as I say that, Scoot is in. Good to see. But I'm not sure if I want him for Simons, though. But hopefully he can do a good job here. DeRozan, fadeaway. And 1. Oh, God, and he made it, too. Fuck! $91-90, DeRozan. Again, we're trying to go 10-1. Best record in the NBA in the last 10 games. Blazers 9-1. Yes, I know we're 22-29, but again, we've been playing some pretty good ball. And again, in these last 10 games, we've been ranked the #1 defensive team in the NBA. Today, haven't really been able to get a lot of the calls, and the defense hasn't been as good the last couple games. But again, we might be able to step up here in the last 5. Sharpe, nice pass down to DA. Going up. Fuck. You got to go at Sabonis, not be afraid of him. Come on, DA. Sabonis. Almost traveled there. DA. Sabonis. Open for 3. In and out, no good. Thank God. DA with the board. Sharpe with the fast break. Need good spacing here. Sharpe. Tumani. Sharpe. Come on, Shaedon. He's got DeMar DeRozan on him one-on-one. Jab step, jab step, jab step. Fade away. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Like butter. Like butter, baby. 24 points for Shaedon Sharpe. Let's go. 9 for 14 from the field. 3 for 7 from deep with 4 boards. Levine, in and out, no good. Tumani with the board. Let's go, Shaedon. Feels like the momentum is starting to go in our favor now. He's got to play smart here. Sharpe. Kick it out. Tumani. Back to Shaedon. Nice pick by DA. Jumper in and out, no good by Sharpe. Scoot. DA. Let's go. Great job by Scoot, not giving up on the play. DA with a little jumper. Let's go, baby. 96-93 Blazers. Malik Monk with the big flush. Hangs on the rim. Give him the tee. Nice dunk there by Monk. Less than 5 minutes to go here. Let's go. Scoot. Pick and roll by Tumani. Back to Scoot. Isolation for Scoot. Tumani, cross-court pass. Go up. Tumani with the flush. Nice job. Let's go. Rip City. Tumani Kamara, only with 4 points, but we need those points late. Malik Monk, pick and roll with Domantas Sabonis. Jumper, in and out, no good. Get that board, DA. There you go. Here we go. 96-93 Blazers. We just need a couple good possessions here. Get it past one possession. Sharpe. I know he's feeling himself right now, but we got to be team players here. Foul on Sabonis. Should have fouled out there. DA all the way to the rim. DA in and out, no good. Sabonis with the rebound. Get back. Stop the ball. 3-on-2. Fuck. And then a foul from behind. Tumani can't believe it. Oh, fucking A. I mean, we haven't seen Robert Williams III at all. You know, sometimes you got to be able to plug and play, but now it's too late. I mean, we're less than 4 minutes to go. Highly doubt we're going to see any of Robert Williams III in there. Blazers up by 3. TV timeout, 96-93. Let's go, Blazers. I had a feeling that the game would be very close like this tonight, and it hasn't disappointed. Let's go, Scoot. Let's go, Anthony. Let's go, Jeremy. Let's go, Denny. It's your time. Shaden Sharp, it's your game. DA, I got to get me a Tumani on here as well. There we go. Let's go, baby. Got to play some good defense here. Let's go, Blazers. 3:47 left, 96-93, 9-1 in the last 10 games. Have a chance to go 10-1 in the last 11. Then we got the T-Wolves on Saturday. This would be a big Uncle Mo, you know, with that momentum, you know, going in to play the Timberwolves on Saturday night. Man, Blazer fans have been, you know, itching for this type of effort in basketball, you know, after we, you know, obviously let Dame go. You know, with Dame and CJ no longer on the team, we knew that the rebuilding phase was going to be real and it was going to be ugly for a couple years. And even though the record doesn't reflect, you know, how good we are right now, 22-29, 14-13 at home, you have to understand we were losing by 20, 30, and 40 earlier in the year. And to be able to be on this type of win streak, we haven't had a win streak like this in years. So, again, baby steps. And, again, defense creates offense. And hopefully we can find a way to win this even by 1. But, again, you know, it's just about playing defense. And Tumani Kamara, he might not be the best offensive player, but he brings that energy on defense that we truly need. And we haven't had a guy like that in quite some time. We need more tough players on defense. You know, Klingon gives you that toughness, but he's a rookie and he's coming off the bench. And Tumani is obviously, you know, paving the way, you know, to show you, hey, you know, if you play with effort, good things will happen. Captain in the building. What's good? Let's go, Blazers. Rip City. Rip City, baby. Let's go. DeRozan at the line. Free throw is missed. But in this 10-game stretch, the Blazers have been the number 1 defense in the nation, in the league, in the association. So we'll see what we can do here. I have a good feeling about this game. And again, T-Wolves on Saturday is going to be uber hard with Anthony Edwards, one of the best in the league. But you never know. Crazy shit has happened. Simons. And a whistle. Clutch scoring this season, DeRozan 78, Simons and Sharp 48 and 43. Obviously in the last 5 minutes of the game. You can count on those guys to make big plays. 98-94, Rip City. Yes, I saw that. And again, I'll do some Thunder games for you when the Blazers aren't on for sure. Jeremy Grant, baseline. Off the glass is good, baby. Let's go. Thank you, Captain. Appreciate you. $5 holla. We're at 45, 55 to go. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks, little cactus jack. Bang, bang. Let me know what you want for photos. You want some chat? I get you some chat during the commercial break if I have a chance here. Malik Monk at the top of the key. Tumani on him. Monk trying to get the body in and out. No good. Foul. And over the back, on Sabonis. Is he out? He's got to have 5 or 6. Is he out? Yeah, Sabonis is out. Fuck yeah. I mean, I loved your dad and all. Arvidas was my guy. But Domantas Sabonis, you're out of there, Bubba. Now we might be able to win. Let's go. Oh, we finally got a goal. Woo! 3-1. Tolvanen, baby. I like that. And only 10 points for Sabonis. 14 boards. 2 for 6. That's a rare occasion. You know, Sabonis is averaging 20 and 14. So for him to have all those fouls, the Blazers did their job tonight. Let's go. 98-94 Portland. Rip City. Let me see if I can get you some chat. But I'll definitely be watching more of the Thunder, even though I already am. You know, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on Luka, on the Lakers, and, you know, who knows? I might end up doing a Lakers stream just for Luka, just to see, especially when they go back to Dallas. And, you know, that first game back in Dallas, you know, I imagine Luka's going to try to put up 100. You know, whether or not they allow him to shoot, you know, 30, 40 times. But appreciate you. And obviously we know when Chet comes back, that's going to help SGA tremendously. And SGA has been putting up 50s as of late. So, again, to be able to have another guy that you can go to at number 2 and you can rely on him, I'm definitely looking forward of watching Chet develop with SGA. Big facts, man. Appreciate you. And they're a totally different team with Chet in the lineup. You know this. Big facts. Yeah, Sabonis is fouled out. That's huge for us. I mean, like I said, we should be able, we should be able to win now. Not saying it will happen, but we should, based on no, deep presence with a big man down low. Even though they still have Valanciunas, a little slower though than Sabonis rebounding wise. In and out, no good. DeRozan, Simon's on him one-on-one. DeRozan, fade away, is good. Wow. Let's go, baby. You know what it is. 101-96, Rip City. DeRozan with 12 points in the fourth quarter, but Anthony Simons says, bang! You know who I am? I'm Anthony Simons, baby. Rip City. Bring that electricity. It is the Simons and DeRozan show. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice bounce pass to Valanciunas, stolen. Anthony Simons. He's feeling it. Shaedon Sharpe, wide open 3. In and out, no good. Should have attacked the rim on that last possession. Levine for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, DA. There you go. Tumani with the board. And now we can kind of slow it down a little bit. We've been kind of helter-skelter running with like our heads cut off like a chicken, right? We can kind of settle in right here. Simons and DeRozan have been going at each other. DA, good pass. Grant, baseline. Pass to DA, wide open. 8-footer, nothing but net. Fuck yeah, look at that unselfishness by the Blazers. Rip City, 103-96. We're going to fucking win. Let's go, baby. 10 wins out of the last 11 games, and the only game that we lost to was the OKC Thunder with SGA. I'll take that. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Fuck yeah. I got friends that are out there too, so... Again, Rip City is definitely excited because we just want to be competitive. We know we're not a championship-worthy team, but the way that the Blazers are playing as of late, we feel like if we could be like an 8 seed, that would be something that would be exciting. But again, before we think about something like that, we want to just try to get to 500. And if we can get to 41-41, being at 22-29, that would be a huge success. Not saying that we will. We dug ourselves into a very deep hole early in the season, but the chemistry is starting to come along, and we haven't been buyers or sellers at the deadline, but we shouldn't have made a move. With Cronin, everyone with Blazer fans, if you're an average casual, they're bitching and moaning on the internet, oh, why didn't we make a move? Why didn't we get rid of Simons, or why didn't we get rid of Jeremy Grant or one of those guys, right? But again, when you're 9-1, do you really want to fuck with something that's working? And again, in knowing the Blazers, if we would have gotten rid of Simons or Jeremy Grant, we probably would have got dog shit in return, right? And a shitty-ass contract on top of that we would have to pay for. So I'm actually happy that we didn't make a move. Now, for the Mariners, fucking A, pull the goddamn trigger, Stanton, you fucking bum. Motherfucker doesn't spend any goddamn money. The opposite. All right, baby, here we go. Let's go, baby. Matt in the building. What's good? Lyles, DeRozan, bang, corner three at the top of the key. Good. Unbelievable. 103-99. Blazers. Is it a 2 or is it a 3? It's a 3. It's rule 2, but it's a 3. Pretty simple. Come on, guys. You're stopping the momentum here. Yeah, and then we got the T-Wolves captain, obviously on Saturday. So tomorrow's show will be the Super Bowl preview and predictions, and I'll break down every position group and give predictions, obviously, in a preview of the game. That'll be at 5 Pacific for about 2.5 hours. Saturday, we'll do T-Wolves and Blazers at 5 Pacific, and then we got Super Bowl Sunday, and that'll be off. Monday, we'll do Monday Night Raw or something else, maybe a Blazer game, we'll see. 103-99, Rip City with less than a minute to go. Let's go, Blazers. Simons, pick and roll with DA. Pass to Shaden Sharp, who's been money off the bench today. Sharp, crossover. Takes the body, doesn't get the fucking call. Of course he doesn't. Tipped away, Chimani. And reach in foul by, I believe, Levine or Monk or DeRozan. Let's see who they give it to. Oh, we're going to win, baby. We're going to win, baby. Woo! Let's go. Hell yeah. And it's kind of funny, too. I started digging in my collection of Blazer glasses, and I got old ones from like the 70s when we won the championship in 77, RC Cola ones. I got these Sunshine Pizza ones from 83, Clyde's rookie year, and then obviously the Dairy Queen ones that everyone remembers in the 90s, 91, 92, 93. Simons, crossover. Hit him with the jab step. Bang! The game's over, baby. The game is over. Pure water. Anthony Simons, what? Let's go. And Levine goes up for the dunk, and Jeremy Grant taps it away just before the flush. No worries. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. Kind of unfortunate the Kraken, weren't really able to. They still got 11 minutes to get 2 more goals and pray that Joey doesn't give up anymore, and hopefully they can. Levine, free throw, bonk. Misses the free throw, bonk. Doink. I love that. Very athletic player, but his decision-making, he takes way too many threes. When you're as athletic as Levine and you won dunk contests, you need to be able to attack the rim because that athleticism shows every time he does that. Second free throw is good by Levine. 106-100 Blazers, and we know what to do to close out a game up by fucking 7 with 18 seconds to go. Talk soon. Sharp up the floor. And obviously we're just playing keep away here. Sharp. Denny. Kicks it back out to Anthony Simons. And there's the foul. All right. Take care. Appreciate you. Let's go Blazers, baby. Simons with 28, and again, if we don't, shut down Sabonis, just like we were able to shut down Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers, like if you can shut down their best player or second best player, you're going to have a really good shot to win the way the Blazers have been playing. Obviously, a number 1 defensive team in the last 10 games. I'm not sure what the stats will look like on this when it's all said and done, but obviously we're about to win, and we did. Bang! 108-102 final. Let's go. Fucking A, man. This Blazer team, I don't know. I haven't had this much fun watching the Blazers win games since the Dame era. And it's been a couple years, right? Huge win for the Blazers. In the last 11 games, the Blazers are 10-1, number one in the NBA, number one defensive team in that little stretch, and we're winning games against quality opponents. Let's go. Ooh, Levine with the throwdown dunk. He said, I need to make a poster before this game is over. And obviously, that is it. Rip City, 108-102 final. Fuck yeah. 10 wins out of the last 11 games, 6 in a row. Let's go, Blazers. Fuck yeah. Huge win, man. That was awesome. And we'll end up 6 straight wins, won 10 out of the last 11, and then we got fucking the T-Wolves on Saturday. So again, scheduled for the next couple days. We're going to be doing tomorrow the Super Bowl preview and prediction video at 5 Pacific, Eagles and Chiefs. I'll go over all the position groups, all the stats that you want to know. Then on Saturday, we'll do T-Wolves and Blazers at 5 Pacific, going against Anthony Edwards, one of the best in the NBA. Super Bowl Sunday, Eagles and Chiefs. And then Monday, we'll do either Monday Night Raw or whatever the main event is. I'll have to take a quick peek to see if the Blazers play on Monday. And my buddy, my best friend just messaged me. He said the next 4 games are super tough, but loving the streak. So let's take a quick peek before I go. You want any other photos besides Chet, Captain, before I go? And Monday we play the fucking Nuggets. Oh my. In Denver against the Joker. Fuck. That's going to be tough. So we got T-Wolves and Nuggets. But we'll see. But if Anthony Simons plays like this, 30 points, 8 for 12 from deep, 6 assists, 16 points in the fourth. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah, baby. I got you. Yeah, SGA putting up 50s like it's not even like, a big deal. That's when you know the player might be the best player in the NBA, and it is the best team in the NBA. Great to be able to see his rise and his development. You know, it took him a couple years to get to this point, but he was getting better and better every year, just like Ant, right? Just like Anthony Edwards. And it's nice to be able to see these young bloods actually pan out, get better and better and better, and then finally be recognized as, the one of the best in the game. And if there's a guy that deserves to have MVP this year, you're looking at it. If there's a team that deserves to win the championship the year, you're looking at them. But again, we'll see what happens as we get into the playoffs. But a pretty special player, to say the least. I mean, he's my favorite player to watch when I'm not watching Portland, if that says anything. So that should mean something, Stud. For real, though, being the Pacers, top 4, I mean, we only lost to you guys. This is the only team that we've lost to because of this guy. So if we've won 10 games out of the last 11 and we lost to the number 1 team in the NBA, well, shit, everyone's losing it to them. So, again, definitely excited about you and the team. Blazers gives me some excitement there. Now, I wish the Kraken could match up to that. We're down 3-1, but it hasn't been the same type of season, as far as the Blazers and the Kraken. We're starting to get kind of hot, and they're still continuing to struggle. So, but hopefully that'll change at some point. Well, I appreciate you very, very much. I got to go take Paisley on a long, long walk, a victory walk. I got to eat some dinner as well. And I got fucking feeling like Chet right here. That's what I'm fucking feeling right now with the Blazers, baby. Man, it feels good. And again, a lot of Blazer fans, decided to, maybe not re-up their season tickets, or maybe not go to games as much, or maybe to watch on TV, or maybe not to fucking watch. But I'll tell you what, they definitely have sparked the fan base in a good way with Tumani, with DA, with Shaden, with Denny, with Jeremy, with Anthony, and with Scoot. I love this team, and I'm glad we didn't make a move at the deadline. And again, we'll be live tomorrow for the Super Bowl preview and prediction video, and we can get some more photos and whatnot up then. Matt, you have a good rest of your night, as well as Captain and the rest. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Well, talk sports like us. Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang. And tomorrow, Matt, we will talk on the channel. Gang.